What I will do is I will ask Bolt to create a new Bible character guessing game where each Bible characters are described using 5 emojis, and it will reveal each emoji every 3 seconds, and the user will have the ability to choose from 4 choices. If answered or expired, it will go on to the next question until all 10 questions has either skipped or answered. I asked it to provide the simple scoring system and a restart option at the end of the game. Here is something important. I specifically asked it to use Svelte and Bootstrap because most of the tutorials out there are already using React and Tailwind. So let's try if it can do the job. Here we can see that the interface is similar to Claude Artifact, where the chat window is here and the output is here. So right now it's creating the game that's built, and unlike Claude Artifact, Bolt is able to create apps or games using framework or libraries other than React. That's why I specifically asked Bolt to create this game using Svelte and Bootstrap. So now it's installing the package. Let's see if it will run. Indeed it does. So let's see if this is working. Brown guitar that look like it's a David. This is I think Noah. This is Samson, probably Abraham. Let's try Joseph, Rebecca, and then click somewhere again. 4 out of 10. So I'm not that good in Bible guessing game. Let's see if I can play again. So it's working. So before anything else, let's try to deploy this. Let's click on deploy. Let's switch to code to see what's happening in the terminal. Now there's something wrong. It cannot deploy to Netlify. Let me refresh. So the problem here is it's currently not showing the original conversation we had before. It immediately opened the StackBlitz project and then run the npm install and npm run dev, but the history of the conversation before is gone. Let's try to deploy. Looks like we're having trouble connecting due to the location of the server you're connected to. Can you try switching your VPN location? Okay, I will try to connect to US again and see if my new VPN location will work. Okay, it works. We can open the website. There we go, our first game using Bolt.me. Now let's try to improve upon this. Okay, let's try to add the question category. Let's see what will happen. So it says there that I've also run the build, so maybe we can see here the changes. Not yet, so this doesn't make sense. It just run the build, but it didn't run the dev script. Okay, nice. We can select different categories here. Let's try movie titles. Lion King, Casper. Okay, 1 out of 2. I made a mistake. Anyway, it works. Now let's try to deploy this again. We have deployed this earlier. Let's see what will happen. Can we just reuse this URL? No, it looks like it deployed it to a separate URL there. So this remains that same version, but if I click on this, I should be able to use the latest version of the game. Alright, so what's next? So let's expand the list of questions. Let me paste what I have prepared here. This demonstrates that we can directly edit the code within this IDE. And let's see what will happen. If I select Bible categories, it went through all the questions. But at least it's working. So we can ask Bolt to change that, or we can directly edit the code to limit the questions to just 10 questions at a time. I will stop here now. I'm sure this is a very exciting product, and StackBlitz will continue to work on this to prevent the issue that we've run on. I hope this helps, especially when prototyping. Until next time, happy coding!